you've played all 12 games and you've gotten points for all 12 games. And there might be somebody that's lurking, you know, maybe in the tens, somewhere in there, that's played half of those, but has a really high points per game. And if that's the case, once we get to the latter part of the season, when you get past game 25, those people that have those high points per game are going to move up the standings really, really, really quick. So the points per game is definitely a stat worth taking a look at. I think, if I remember, I think on the spreadsheet on the very, very far right-hand side, if you scroll all the way over past game 40, there's a column that's points per game. And so take a look at it, because if you feel like, oh, I feel like I play well, but why am I like 15th in the league? Well, it's just because you don't have the total number of games yet. And when we get to replacement games, anything over game 25, you're going to be doing pretty well for yourself if your points per game is, you know, kind of up there. So bear that in mind. And it's going to be exciting when we get to that part of the season. Hey, it's Raygun, the Australian breakdancer. I don't know if that's what you're going for in that skin, but that's definitely the look. Who is that? It's Johnny. Sorry, I'm busy trying to kill TrackerBot here. This sounds like an early fight. I don't know if this is player v player or if... Come on, man. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I'm going to say that was definitely player v player. Alright, TrackerBot's dead, so can pay a little bit more attention. No, is it the... Oh, no, it's the guy. It's the grunts. Olympian Raygun. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, it's Raygun. That's a good skin. I think that's not like specifically Raygun, if I'm not mistaken, but that's like one of the skins where you can adjust all of the colors and things like that, and you can like approximate Raygun. Flatmater's holding up the bottom at 10 points. Hey man, nowhere to go but up. Just look at it that way. See, this is the part of, you know, playing zero builds that I feel is like the big plus over playing builds is, you know, not having to farm up for 10 minutes. And it's so aggravating when you do that. You get farmed up, you get yourself where you got, you know, 1,500 mats, like full go on all of them. And then you end up getting clipped, you know, for doing something dumb. And you spent all that time. Now you got to go back to the lobby, drop back in, refarm. It's a headache. But I guess if it was that much of a headache, I wouldn't do it. But here I am, you know, 6 years in or whatever, still doing it. Back on 74. All right, I'm gonna watch somebody else. Vengeance. Here's a question for you. Your skin, you're masquerading as Raygun. Do you have that bunny hop emote that came out like, you know, way back when? That would definitely be a hot emote to do with that skin. I definitely started singing. Yes, 100%. I called the bingo event, so it's definitely in there. Peas, are you already dead? Well, you know, one of the bingo things here is mispronouncing someone's name. I can almost guarantee you, I don't know how this would... Pinictogen. I don't know. If you're listening on the stream, you gotta fire back a little pronunciation guide. Let me know if I got that right or not. It sounds vaguely dirty, by the way. Pinictogen. I don't know. Oh, just realized that jpswervo dies. So Santoki, maybe you answered this question earlier in the chat and I didn't see it as it flew by, but is Santoki 222 and Santoki 77, are those two versions of the same account, or is it two different people, or what's the deal with that? Am I wrong about that? There's two closely named Santokis there? Here's Ghost playing the slow game out in the storm. He doesn't want to have to go to this vault and fight people. He wants to loot up. Getting the gold for later usage. Here's actually a question, and let me know, guys, because I know that you come into the game with 0 gold, and you can farm it up if you want to get an NPC. Does it carry over from, say, like game 1 to game 4 tonight? So, like, it doesn't show on the screen, but like Ghost has obviously picked up a little bit of gold. Is there, will that help him later on? No carryover. All right, so you got to actually get that gold to hire the NPC like fresh every time. All right, that's kind of interesting. Hey, this poor fish never had a chance. You know, Cruz, it's fun. I don't know if you guys go back and look at the clips from previous games, which I'm actually behind and I need to get after because they time out after like a week on Twitch. So I need to do a better job of getting on those quick. But life gets in the way, you know. And I always put the character, the skin of the winner for that particular game. And I was trying to find. I think it might have been Cruz, whatever skin you were wearing the other day, and honestly, I never did find it. I couldn't find it. I ended up putting in the iconic is the male skin that had a similar outfit on. Never could find the female skin that you were wearing, but I came across this one. Oh yikes! Das Muklar back to the lobby. I found this. This is actually a pretty cool looking skin. I like it. So if you win this game, I already know what skin this is, and I'll be able to get it. An NPC. Oh my god. Yeah, I've got dying to fall. Actually, I should add that to the bingo card. Dying to fall damage. Dying to a. Actually, well, I have dying to a boss. Nah, I don't think that's the same thing. I don't think that's the same thing. I'll add dying to a grunt for next week's bingos. And by the way, I was talking about finding these, you know, obscure skins. Don't feel like that's some kind of a challenge. It's honestly is at times a little bit. It's a thing. Sometimes it takes me the most time of putting these clips out is finding the skin for the winner. Between Fortnite GG, you know, their cosmetics, the whole like slew of them, and just like internet searches. I use, and then just like obviously like playing the game and knowing what a lot of the skins are, I usually find them. But every once in a while, there's going to be one that's like a variant of some skin that like the variant is like an odd one. Like there was a couple. It was like Toxin versus Remedy, where like the two skins are very different. There were a couple. They had one that had like it was a female skin. It had like a pink dress maybe, and then there was like an alternate version of that was like very different. So there's definitely been a few out there. Yo, the purple running. It's like a dark black outfit with like purple highlights. I wear that skin all the time. That's a really underrated skin. Oh fuck, man, you ain't kidding. Full screen. No. This one. Oh my god. I was just say Joey's always good for a little dance off when he shows up on screen. Does anybody have eyes on Ghost? How many kills does he have so far? Bjork, 1389. Welcome to the league. This is definitely a new one. Big fan of the Icelandic singer, I imagine. I don't know. That doesn't look like Bjork. You never know. Bjork would wear some crazy outfits. That was like sort of like the yikes. That was kind of like the pre-Lady Gaga thing, you know? Bjork definitely had some crazy. She wore like a big swan dress to the Grammys one year, I think. If I'm remembering that correctly. Oh, was there an ad break now? See, that's the thing that drives me crazy. Like, I have some control over when the ads come, but not total control. I don't know why it jumped in so early. I always try and throw the ads in when we're like in that in between the two lobbies thing when I'm, you know, sending the codes out to everyone. A sound only ad. Man. Well, I mean, and I actually tell you the truth, like everybody should double check if you have an Amazon account, because Twitch is like an Amazon affiliate, or like they like Amazon owns it. If you have like an Amazon Prime account, you have I think they give you like one subscription, like one free subscription on Twitch. So if you've never used it, it's probably still sitting there and available. If you don't want to see the ads ever, you know, you're probably following this Twitch account, which thank you very much. But if you, how did you get, somebody must have been hiding under there waiting to, oh, did they jump in with you? Very confused what's happening. Anyway, if you have that Amazon account, you can subscribe to this Twitch account and you won't see ads. So there is a nice benefit of that. Oh, Emmanuel, you couldn't hear me because the ad was going, yeah? So what I was saying is that Twitch is like a Amazon affiliate or like their subsidiary or whatever, like Amazon owns them. And if you have a Prime account, you have like a a subscription available. Like they give you like one subscription with your Amazon Prime account. So if you haven't used it anywhere, if you use that subscription that you already have and click subscribe on this Twitch account, you won't see the ads during League Play at all. So that's kind of a nice benefit. It might just be sitting there unused, so why not use it? Oh, Bjork got killed by ghosts. All right. You can, Matuakani, there's no point. You can't do quests in this. They don't count. They don't carry over, I don't think. I'm almost positive of that. Because I know crowns don't carry. Can you do quests in this? Actually, that's a great question. Because crowns don't carry over. I always assume that quests don't. Oh, they do. Well, there you go. Jeez, if I knew that, I would have grabbed my little tracker bot account and done some of these stupid hard to get challenges done in my own lobby. Sheesh. If you can't, you know, have the benefit of having a creator code, you know, without getting some of this, that's, I don't know what you're doing. By the way, it's so funny what the auto mod catches on this. Tuakani said, some of you suckers, and it was like, no, that's harassment. It's not. Max Power, thank you very much. I appreciate that. But Tuakani's not being very polite, apparently, according to the Twitch auto mod. He's not being very mindful. He's not being very demure. Wait, Flatmaner, did you die from fall damage? Because that, my friend, is a boop. There's a bingo thing. Oh, Brent, in between. I mean, somebody might do a 500-bit cheer. That's not like crazy. But in between games, I'll definitely throw out a poll, and you can vote for that to be like called. Even if it wasn't accomplished. No, you know what? Creator counts are actually slightly a pain in the ass to get your hands on. I think maybe back in the day it was a little bit harder, but they've since, I don't know, maybe, I don't even know if harder is the right way to put it, but they've split it out. You can get an island creator code fairly easily, I think just by applying. So, like in the sub today, we were talking about some islands that people have created. Some people were throwing out their island codes. Which is fantastic. Like, we should all support each other and try. There's some really cool islands out there, and if you're a little tired of playing yet another version of the same stupid-ass red versus blue or box fight drama or whatever, and you want to try something that's interesting, you know, check it out with one of our sub members. So the island creator code is easy to get. The supported creator code is a headache to get. I don't know about it, but it's at least it's a bit harder to get because you have to have. There's a whole bunch of criteria, and the one that's probably the trickiest is you have to get a certain number of followers on X, on Twitch, on YouTube. There might be one or two other ones. Is Santoki, would that not be the way you would say that? I gotta stop giving Joey so much screen time. Hey, Das Mukler. Yeah, you not first time Twitcher. Definitely not first time player for the league. I've definitely seen you you're definitely in the standings. In the beginning, talk about both names, but there's two, right? There's Santoki, like 222, and Santoki 77, right? Am I crazy? Oh, just escaped notice there. That was kind of handy, fortuitous. Is this shaping up to be a nice game for WC Mike? Got a kill, 7th place start. Oh man, see, I hate when I jinx people like this. No mobility items too, so that's going to be a little bit rough. But I think if I'm looking at the map, I think in circle, so not terrible. But gonna have to build over or edit down to get... I think somebody's chopping down your entire build, but... Well, I want to see what everybody else is doing, but I don't want to miss what happens here. Is somebody like flexing their editing skills down there? Oh, there it goes. I think the answer is yes. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that that's Cruz. I don't know who it is. Nope, it's not. Who was wearing the Link skin? I forget from earlier. Oh, it's StBridgit. There you go. Alright, let's see who else we got. Oh, here's Ghost. Okay. Cruz. Oh man. This is gonna be a good endgame here, man. Sheesh. And CafeDave. Man, this is a good top 5 here. My challenge here is to find the action and at the same time not give people's location away. I feel bad about that. Oh, well, actually, that wasn't as close as I thought it was. I thought, oh, this is going to be tough now, though. Yeah, that's a tough one. Ghost took huge advantage of that third party. What a little scumbag. Nah, we love you, Ghost. That was tough for StBridgit, though. Just finishes off Joey. Takes, you know, I don't think shields were broken, but probably 90 shield damage. That's just not enough to go a fight against full health, full shield Ghost. I mean, especially as you were just recovering from that fight. You know, maybe if you were at 110 total with your overshield and Ghost is just recovering or doing something silly like quests or something like that, you know, maybe. Here's Dave. Here's Ghost again. This is Ghost v Dave. Ugh. And where's Cruz? Oh, that was Cruz. Joey's in the DMZ. It's very much like, you can't get me. Oh, is he going for the... Oof, yikes and yikes. That's rough. That's one of those ones that's like maybe a good idea until you end up killing yourself with it. Oh boy. The big problem is just the lack of mobility here. No more shockwaves. You got to put the white health on, but yikes. Yeah, you need a place where you can get it done. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. The shockwave was a good thought, a good play.